Something's got to be done about this AI stuff, man. Hello, everybody. My name is Duke Games, and welcome to a conversation about the new OpenAI 3D slash CGI algorithm generation thing. It is crazy how much AI in terms of video is developing and utterly spreading like wildfire. And as cool as it has a lot of negative connotations to it, and that's what I hope to really speak on in this short little video. Today was supposed to be another, I think I was supposed to be playing Buckshot Roulette or something like that, but instead I'm going to be making a video about something that I think is a very, very serious topic here. Let me bring up my notes. There we go. Alright, so there's been plenty of people on Twitter talking about the new videos that have been released, and while yeah, it does look pretty clean, it I cannot imagine it being used for anything good. It'll just put a bunch of artists out of jobs. It'll just cut corners. It'll be used for ads to sell you more things, and it'll also be used for something hugely nefarious, and that is, well, non-consensual AI generations of people. Like, sure, it's funny to make like image memes of public people, right? But if I know the internet, there is going to be a lot of NSFW and porn made of people without their consent using this AI, and that puts people's livelihoods and reputations and just invades privacy. And without things like laws or unions of animators being in place, this AI just runs rampant. It will replace people, it will utterly put people out of jobs, not in a good way. We are so reliant on having a steady income that any risk to a job of insecurity in any way should not be allowed. People are already in normal jobs, normal everyday jobs, entry, whatever, blue collar, are being tossed out like nothing, like being replaced like a gear. No job security. And with the advent of AI, in terms of the artistic department of like jobs, it is an even bigger risk to just be thrown out because an AI will be able to put out something more soulless and filled with no joy whatsoever, but will be done in half the time you could make it. Now, and it's wild, man, to think on the topic of unconsensual generations. I could just imagine how it'll just ruin like women's lives, right? Because it'll just get fucked up, man. And I really can't put it into proper words for it to be how serious it is. Imagine your mom, right? Imagine one day you get porn of your mom made because an AI was like, let's see, Jonah's mom getting railed. And then it's like sent all around the school, right? Fucking cyberbullying just got exploded by tenfold. War has changed, right? It's wild. And that's one of the reasons why laws need to be in place to protect people and women and, well, same thing. But they need to be in place just for protection's sake and also security's sake. And there will be people that are saying like, oh, well, look at this, right? AI is here to stay. Like, you try and stop, it's just going to plow right through you. Okay, so you want everything to be soulless. You want everything to have no artistic value to it whatsoever. The worst thing about the modern world that we live in is the fact that content creation is now known as content creation. It's milling out. You are doing exactly what the fucking 50s and 60s were doing in the steel mill. You're just stamping down on metal. Everything's the same. You're just trying to push out. It is quantity over quality, nothing else. Just keep on racking out more and more and more. And that is all these like AI bros love. That's all they care about. And they shouldn't, because eventually the AI that they're using will be done out by another AI, and then they'll become obsolete. And then they'll be like, right? Like it is wild. It is wild. Also, like it'll be hilarious if and when that happens. Hopefully, it doesn't get to a point where that happens. Uh, Also, speaking of art, I gotta say, I'm so disappointed in ArtStation. That was another thing in my notes here, or bookmark stuff. Like ArtStation, I remember they did a thing with NFTs, and I don't even remember if they ever did away with it. But man, what a downfall of a platform. And DeviantArt. Like, I don't know if DeviantArt is like actively platforming it. It's more of just like a way that the fucking it's being flooded with AI shit right now. But ArtStation is literally running from it, right? A place where professional people used to put their portfolios, some of the best people in the industry, just putting out some of the best work for you to enjoy and reference or so on. Now it's just filled with fucking AI garbage slop. It's such a disappointment. And now ArtStation is just running from it. They're not taking accountability. They're just like, well, as long as we're making money from ads or whatever. And it is it's crazy, dude. It is crazy. Some of my other thoughts I have are that I believe that all CGI artists, all artists in general, need to strike, need to unionize, need conditional and contractual obligations so that they cannot be replaced by AI. Like, they need that protection. Artists are some of the things that they run the world in almost in the best way. Designers, architects, so on. People with vision, visionaries. That's what these people are. People that know how to put their imagination into reality for the sake of other people. AI, on the other hand, just copies them and then puts it out there worse. Or then starts cycling off of itself and then putting out the worst things ever. That's why things like, what was it? It's called the Nightshade program that poisons art and allows it to not be copied by AI. We need more of that. It needs to be fucking flooded. As for some other thoughts, on the AI itself, these 3D animations really, like, they look clean. And I could imagine, I don't even want to give any benefit of the doubt, right? I don't want to say that, like, maybe there's an application for it, but just a small little what if. I could potentially see it being used by, like, in private, people having fun, right? Or maybe, maybe there was like a D&D campaign with just a bunch of friends, so you're like, you know what, let's generate a quick little thing, just a cool little thing, that's it, right? Because you maybe don't have money to spare or anything like that, then cool, I can understand that. But the actual quality of the AI and the generated images don't really follow any coherency. Like, you'll see in the thumbnail, there's the little furry monster looking at the camera. It just does shit. Like, ooh. It doesn't follow any rules of animation. There's the thing with the excavation of, like, the chair, and then, like, the chair is not even a rigid body. It's just, like, a soft body. And then there's other things like I think it was like the person rolling over in bed, suddenly, like, they pull over their arm and then their arm transforms into like a blanket. It shows that no matter what, even if AI becomes perfect, it'll have this uncanniness to it because it's trying to do something. It's trying to do an artist's job without understanding the concept of art. Like, I already said about how content creation is nothing more than, like, a term meant to push out everything. And I use the term content creation because that's what I do. I create content, I create stuff. But I do it for the love of it. I don't do it because I want to push out more shit or more slop into the algorithm or anything. It's because I care about what I do. And obviously, it sounds better than saying YouTuber. But the term content creation has been like bastardized and just almost like adopted to purely mean factory. Just push out more stuff to distract, or more stuff to like sell ads or whatever, or make more slop to flood and make more money. And it sucks, dude. It really, really, really does. Obviously, I'm open to discussion down in the comments, but if you say some stupid shit, I'm just going to either ignore it or call you stupid. Because if you come into my comments saying, like, I'm sure that'll make sense to you, but to more intellectual people, it won't. I'll just say, haha, stupid. Other than that, yeah, I'm very much willing to start a conversation down below. Other than that, I have a Cash App. If you want to donate, it'll be down in the description. Any amount helps. If you leave a comment saying that you donated, you'll get a little shout out or huge thumbs up or anything like that. It's nothing big. There's no huge perks or anything like that. But yeah, other than that, click subscribe. If you want to see more, hit the bell to be notified. And as always, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.